Um, I actually struggled with reading. Um, it might have actually been just English is my first language, but I was surrounded by a family who spoke Filipino dialect, so maybe that might have been the cause. I don't know. But to help with my reading, my parents had me sit with them and read a short story a day. So we had those type of like big books that is like filled with stories. So it was 365 stories, one story per day. So there's a lot that yeah, there's a handful that I know about. I did not go through all of it. I I didn't much care for too many of the stories. Mainly because I was more interested in like when the girl was the main character, or if there was like love involved, or stuff like that. Um, so I should probably look back at that. I still have it. The cover's actually falling apart, but it's still intact in a way. Can you read us that whole book on stream? They're actually pretty short, so it would be possible. If it's doable. Is it a good idea? I don't know. um, could be a warm up. I'm not sure. But but anyhows, how are you? Are you ready, Ariel, to proceed?
Yes.
All right, awesome. Okay, so next time when we do this, I need to grab like the Arizona green tea because I think that would actually help it with extending all this
Green tea with honey.
yeah, or just like tea with honey.
Mm,
It'd probably help a lot. It's just the Arizona green tea is much more accessible, faster.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, the mattress is hard and the sheets are itchy. Nothing at all like the bed I had in the palace. What I would give for my old bed again, for any of the comforts of home. I miss my dolls.
Lady Parfait. Lady Parfait.
I sit up. I sit up immediately. What is going on? I leave my room to investigate. Some of the other Martian boarders, Waltz, Jurian, and Garlin, are sitting on the seat, looking anxious. What's happening? Sorry, did we wake you? No, but the noises Garlin was making would have woken the dead.
Jurian and I found an injured man while we were doing our rounds. We brought him here.
An injured man? Wait, what are you doing outside? It's almost 1 in the morning. Nothing you need to worry about.
Lady Parfait and Anise are tending to the man now.
These people, will they just help anyone they find on the streets? What if this man is dangerous?
Do you think the witches got to him?
It's possible. We'll have to find out when he wakes up. The next day, Parfait reveals that the man only suffered minor head injuries. She says that she expects him to wake soon. I look at the tray of food in my hands. Anise has asked me to bring it up to the stranger's room while she finishes the rest of her cooking. I would never have I would never have been asked to do this in the palace. Goodness, what's that poor tray done to you to deserve that look? I must say, it's odd to see the princess doing something nice for someone. What do you want? I have something to ask the man that was brought in last night. Seeing as you're being good enough to deliver breakfast, I thought I'd just tag along with you. If you're going, just bring this tray up yourself. You are not in any position to delegate your duties to me, Miss Lucette. Come on, our guest must be famished. Seeing no way out, I followed the Lord to the spare room the man had been put in.
Come in.
I thought the man would have been old, but to my surprise, he looks young, probably in his early 20s. He seems lost in reverie as he stares at a small notebook. Good morning. Good to see you're awake and breathing. The man looks up at her when she speaks. The instant he sees us, his eyes widen. Why is he staring at us like that?
Am I dead?
What?
I am in heaven. Or maybe you two are angels that have fallen out of it.
I see.
What can a humble gentleman like myself do for you lovely ladies?
Angels, hey now.
Ah, you could join me on this bed.
Oh man. He's gonna earn a slap so hard.
It's very comfortable, and there's plenty of room for both of you.
I'll follow your lead on this one, princess.
Princess? Ah, of course. Such a beautiful lady could only be a princess. Look at the noble way you hold up the tray.
Man. Can I throw the tray at him? Oh, Wonton saying hi to you, Ariel.
Oh, hey, Wonton.
Alright, am I throwing the tray or am I just staying silent, guys? What do you think? I'll leave it to you. I'll let you guys have fun with it. Throw the tray! Alright. Alright, what do you think? Should we throw the tray?
Is that what the people want? Do it.
Yeet! Okay. Wonton says yeet. Feepit says yeet it. Okay. Oh wait, why is she asking? Can I throw the tray at him? I'm tempted to let you. Yes! Do it!
Feisty as well. Oh, be still, my beating heart.
Oh my gosh. Huh? And it was a good choice. Oh goodness. You. Oh, he's awake.
Another lovely lady has entered my chambers? I don't think my heart can handle the perfection of 3 of you at once.
Mm. That guy needs to stick his head in ice water and cool down. I think I know how Casanova here got his head injuries. Some lady decided she'd had enough of his rubbish and wanted to punish him. The lure of patience. He may not even be in the right state of mind right now. He did take injuries to the head after all. The man finally stops to look just at me. He narrows his eyes and stares so hard I almost want to slap him. What?
You're familiar. But no, it's impossible. Aren't you the crown princess? What are you doing here?
knows, then he's... Well, he's definitely not a witch or a fairy. Can only mean one thing if he recognizes the Ice Princess. What is your name, good sir?
I would answer any questions you ask of me, madam, but
The man looks down at his notebook in his hand.
I don't remember.
Amnesia? Oh, amnesia?
I know everything about Angeal, and yet I don't know the first thing about myself. Except that I have the Rumpelstiltskin curse.
Rumpelstiltskin? Is that a fairy tale? I knew it. He's got the fairy tale curse.
Fairy tale curse?
Do you remember how to break it?
From what I remember, I need to somehow collect 3 memories and get them to appear in this journal as entries.
He shows us a notebook he's been holding on to since we entered the room.
My first memory is of waking up and holding this. I thought there would be information in here, but it's empty.
Another victim of the curse. You must be tired. Lucette, will you leave your breakfast here, and we'll give you some time to yourself? Oh. Lucette will leave your breakfast here, and we'll give you some time to yourself. We'll be outside if you need anything else. Wonton saying, I guess he got the amnesia after being dumped in the Arctic to cool down. Jim, I'm in awe of his buttery smoothness. Oh my goodness. Rumpelstiltskin. What is that fairy tale about? Dolores does not do a good job of hiding her laughter. She snorts and I cross my arms, embarrassed. Mother burned the fairy tales in the palace before I got the chance to read all of them. Fine, I'll keep it short. Once upon a time, there was a girl that was said to be able to spin straw into gold. The king found her and locked her up in a tower. He said he wouldn't let her out until she turned all the straw in the room into gold. But the girl was just a regular human. She knew she would never be able to turn the straw into gold and feared that she would be locked up forever. That was when an odd little man appeared before her and offered to do the job for her if she gave him something in return. The girl gave him her necklace, and the man spent the rest of the night spinning the straw into gold. However, the girl wasn't released. The second night she was given more straw to spin, and the little man appeared once more. This time, she gave him her ring. On the third night, the king ordered her to spin the straw one last time, and if she did, she would be released and made his queen. However, that night the girl had nothing left to give the little man, so they made an agreement. He would spin the straw into gold for her, so long as she gave him her first child. I personally never understood why the girl would want to marry the king in the first place. Hush, I'm trying to tell a story here. Years passed, and the queen finally gave birth to her first child. That night, the odd little man returned and demanded his due, but the queen didn't want to give up her child. The man then said that he wouldn't take the child if the queen was able to guess his name in 3 days. The man's name was Rumpelstiltskin. Did she guess it? No, yeah. The night before her time was officially up, the queen was drawn to the forest by the sound of a little voice. She saw the little man celebrating his upcoming victory, singing about how nobody had or would guess his real name, which was Rumpelstiltskin. He does not sound particularly smart. So agrees the general populace. Sometimes I wonder how Hans was able to come up with such tall tales. Well, the Marchen is opening soon. I expect another. Oh. Well, the Marchen is opening soon. I expect another busy day. Especially busy for you, Lucette. You need to start coming up with the good deeds. The amnesiac Casanova was allowed to stay at the Marchen with the other boarders. Because he still seemed capable, Parfait sent him to work as one of the Marchen servers. Anis's protest that he remain in bed fell on deaf ears. Parfait couldn't very well throw him out, not while knowing that he had nowhere to go. I would be incapable of showing him such kindness given all the nonsense he spouts at us. The people that frequent the Marchen began to steadily ignore me altogether, like I do not exist. It is better than the stares and the hateful looks. Rumple, you aren't here to flirt.
But this lovely lady is unattended.
Sir Rumple, please, you're making me blush. Because the man couldn't remember his name, he fashioned one from his own curse. Rumple. And I think it suits him. I will never understand Parfait. This amorous?
Amorous?
Probably. This amorous waste of space is about as useful as karma.
I've returned.
Speak of the devil.
Did you miss me?
Karma had left abruptly yesterday, saying that she had something very important to take care of. Waltz trails in after her now, carrying several boxes in his arms.
Why am I carrying these? Because you made me run that errand for you at the toy shop the other day. And because gentlemen carry things for ladies. I'm gonna drop them now. Those boxes contain very important content.
Welcome home, Miss Karma. Nice to see you've survived the trip, Waltz.
Thank you, Anise. So this is our new housemate? We have not had the opportunity to meet. I am...
We are all surprised when Rumple suddenly reaches out to grab Karma's hand.
My life before this moment has been a depressing monochrome.
I'm surprised that everyone's surprised that he reached out to Karma.
Now that you have entered my bleak existence, I see everything in beautiful, blazing color. And nothing shines more brightly, more vividly than you. I am Rumple, my sweet. Let us talk of marriage.
I want Karma to stab Rumple so hard. I can't even do this line seriously without cracking a smile. I stare at Karma, waiting for her to flirt back. Dang. At the very least, I expect her to wave Rumple away for being a fool. But she remains eerily silent.
Answer me, my angel. I beg of you. Keep. Say the word and it is done.
Are you turning your head away as you're saying these lines?
I kind of have to.
So, like a come hither, servant. I'm in need of assistance. Is that what you're doing? I can hear it.
I don't want to rasp the mic. That's why.
Okay. Sure, sure. Uh huh.
Your filthy hands off of me. Ow. Not again. I would never be interested in the likes of you.
Do you want me to say this?
Go on, lad.
Oh.
You could do it.
Oh. Go on, lad. Give him a good beating, like the one you gave to me.
My queen, there is no need for violence. What did you call me?
Please calm down. Rumble is still recovering. What is going on?
Karma is a man. Doesn't take kindly to being flirted with. Or proposed to.
She is a man?
But your voice, your face, your breasts. Ow.
That's what you're focusing on, a pervert?
I worship all aspects of the female form, but my particular favorite has always been.
Rip. Oh, hello?
Oh, did you hear me?
Nope. If you said ow, I heard nothing of it.
Ow!
Do yourself a favor and shut up. I never would have known. But why would he do this?
Don't look at me like that. I have my reasons.
Is it because of your curse?
Yes. I am undone. My heart is in pieces.
You knew him for 10 minutes.
For those that can hear the music of their heart, like I, it takes only a look to fall madly, irretrievably in love.
Oh, give me a second. It is a Wednesday and they cut the grass, so I need to close my window. There we go. Roll this.
Yep. I must leave. My heart will need time to heal. The Marchen attracts all sorts, doesn't it?
That one is that one is entirely Parfait's fault. All right, nothing to see here. Back to work. I am still in shock from what I had learned. Dang, I am still in shock from what I learned earlier. Karma, a man. It is not fair that he is so beautiful as a woman. That's what she's weird about.
Lucette's just mad that Karma's best girl.
If the female population of Angiel knew the truth, Karma would be hunted down for making the rest of us pale in comparison. And he's being good, I suppose, prepared a special lunch to welcome the newest Martian boarders. We have all been invited to the private dining room. Are you cutting in and out?
Oh no. Sorry, I'm just trying to find my voice for Rod. Excuse me, is Lady Parfait here?
Prince Rod, perfect timing. Please join us for lunch.
I only came to talk to you, Lady Parfait.
But I'm hungry, and I've no wish to make you wait while I eat. Come join us. Please, Your Highness, I made too much as usual. You must help us finish.
Very well. A cursed princess and a cursed prince. What an eccentric collection of friends you have, Lady Parfait.
I wouldn't say they were eccentric, necessarily. You're the most eccentric one here, Rumple.
Really now?
Ah, get him out. I sit silently in my chair. I am uncomfortable around so many people. Even when Mother was alive, I had all my meals alone, since my parents were always too busy to sit down for meals with me. The meals with Ophelia and her children were also always awkward and silent. Somehow the atmosphere here is lively and friendly, even though I barely know anyone here. Is something wrong? Excuse me? You've barely touched your food. Don't you like it? Dolores said this was one of your favorites. I'm just not used to eating with company. That's all.
They say that sharing a meal brings the family closer together.
Garland.
I apologize.
Closer together, huh? So, have you made any progress on how to do those good deeds, Princess? There is no way I am admitting that I do not even know how to complete one. Oh, no, I forgot you're not so good on doing good front. You are not very helpful. Why don't you ask someone to teach you how to do good? What? Well, that's not something you hear every day. As in, take some kind of lessons. If you're having so much trouble on your own, you should ask someone to give you some advice or teach you. It's as simple as that.
What is this I hear? The princess needs advice?
I don't trust. I don't trust.
Well then, she is in luck.
That's in question.
I happen to give the most excellent advice. And believe me when I say I can teach almost anything.
Almost is right. No.
The princess is indeed lucky, as I am available for teaching duties.
No.
No doubt I'd be the better choice, as I don't go about deceiving the world. Excuse me?
Oh,
From one-sided flirting to bitter enemies, and all in the span of a few hours. The man broke my heart.
oh my god. Make it stop.
Anyway, I'd also be happy to help you in any way I can, princess.
And I'm sure your stepbrother would be happy to help as well. Nudge, nudge. Yeah? Right? Right.
We're not related.
I don't think I would make the best teacher for this sort of thing. I only teach others how to fight.
Never mind the fact that Jurian herself still struggles to be good.
Did I mention that I'm good at teaching others how to fight? What? You're lucky, aren't you? So many people are willing to help you. Why? Hmm? Why are you all willing to help me?
Sorry, I was hydrating.
No worries.
That's what we do at the Marchen. We help each other.
Lesson number 1. Doing good means helping whenever one can.
Just let any of us know if you want our help.
Trust no one but yourself. You need not care for anyone but yourself. This is what Mother and the last few years have taught me. I have always been alone. It is easier that way. And yet, these strangers, these people that I've only known for a few days, are so willing to help me when they will gain nothing in return. Is this the goodness I was meant to see? Father? How can I even begin to trust and care for others when I have forgotten how to do so? I'm slowly beginning to understand what I must do. Nice. Oh, we we only had like 15 minutes. Okay, we're at chapter 2. Awesome. Let me go and save. There we go. I don't see why this is necessary. Of course this is necessary, princess. You work to show you can be useful. For the last half hour, Parfait and Delora have been debating what chores they want to give me. I cannot believe they are seriously going to make me work like a commoner. No freeloaders at the Marchen, remember? And you can't pull the princess card anymore now that you're a homeless peasant. Ouch. Being demoted to a homeless peasant is not my fault. If you really think about it, it was kind of me to demote you. Yikes. Stop teasing her, Delora. Lucette has had a lot thrown at her already. I'm only speaking the truth. Besides, working to live is the commoner's way of life, but at least it's rewarding. But if you do nothing, you get nothing. No food, no clothes, no bed. You are no longer a princess, Lucette. Life here at the Marchen is comfortable and you need to work for comfort. Remember that. What do you do? What you do is your choice, princess. Do I even have a choice? No, really, no. I love Delora. Like, yeah, no. Let's see. How about cooking duties? No way. She'd burn a salad. Dang.
Harsh.
She could be a receptionist. Then we'd lose all of our customers. That's... That's probably true. Rip. I am right here, you know. Sorry. Do you have any useful skills at all? Sure I do. Just not that come to mind at the moment. As a princess, I had servants who did everything for me. They cleaned my room, helped me dress. How am I expected to possess skills for things I have never done? Aha! I have found the perfect job for our Cinderella. Ta-da! Lucette will be in charge of sweeping the Marchen floors. What? Perfect. Even she should be able to do that. Could you, princess? I refuse. But look, I even put a little ribbon on the broom just for you. It's your very own special broom. A princess does not clean. Hard-headed as ever. Don't worry, I have a fix for this. Huh? Suddenly, the broom flies into my hands. I am pulled helplessly along as the thing begins to sweep the floors. I try to pull my hands away, but they may as well be glued to the broom. They do not budge. What have you done? You should be thanking me. I'm helping you with your duties. Delora, isn't this a little too much? Oh, nonsense. The princess is learning useful new skills. Mr. Broom will teach her everything she needs to know. If the floor is dirty, Mr. Broom will come to life and start sweeping. And it will not stop until the floors are spotless. What? Come on, Parfait. We've got time for a cup of tea. But... she'll be fine. A little sweeping never killed anyone. You are dreadful. Enjoy your time with Mr. Broom. I love Dolores so much. Wait! Did they really just leave? Ah! Hey, slow down! The broom begins to sweep faster. Despite my protests, I am still forced like a puppet to sweep the floors with grudging tenacity. Squeaky cleans. Aww. It's so happy. I can barely catch my breath after that.
Princess, Parfait sent me to check. How lovely! It's so clean I can see my reflection on the floorboards. I'm impressed.
Do not even think about stepping into this room with your dirty shoes.
Goodness, I didn't know princesses could be such terrifying creatures. You are aware that the Marchen is opening soon, yes? The floor isn't going to stay clean forever.
Then do not open the Marchen.
Hmm.
Dang.
I do sympathize with you, Princess. It's difficult adjusting to the commoner's life.
What would you know about that?
More than you'd think.
What?
Oh, did I let that slip? That was my mistake.
Karma just smiles at me, his eyes gleaming with playful mischief. What's up?
Nothing much, my cheeks.
He is definitely hiding something. My hands are red and sore from all the sweeping I have done today. I remember the salve Anise offered me when I first woke up in my room. Surely that will help somewhat. I apply it to my hands and find, to my surprise, that it is very effective. Most of the redness quickly fades, along with the pain. Is this what my life will be like if I do not break the curse? Forced to work day in and day out? I cannot let things stay as they are. I must act. I lay down to rest. Tiredness falls upon me like a heavy, suffocating blanket. I close my eyes and feel myself shift into the darkness of sleep.